This is Tom, the Lone Wolf Prepper. It is April 1st, 2024. And I want to make a video this evening about what I have found out so far being on social media. The first thing is, the truth is a very touchy subject with the powers that run a lot of these social media platforms. And us conservatives got to be extremely careful what we say on our content, about the comments we make on somebody else's posts, and the replies we might put on somebody's comments the comment they made on somebody's post. Oh yeah, I'm getting hate at all levels, up to the point where they're wishing death on me. But us conservatives, we got to watch what we say. Because if we say something that they don't like, or that just totally flips them out, or a little bit too much of the truth getting out, and too many people are watching videos with the truth in, they shut your channel down. They bury it, so you can't find it. But these people on the other side are allowed to threaten our lives. And that's another thing I'm finding out. I didn't realize the division in this country was as deep as it is. I didn't realize the passion that they have to make us so we end up in the showers is there. I mean, these people are absolutely crazed with hate to get rid of us. They're so eager to be controlled and ruled by the government. The only thing they don't realize through this whole process is us hardworking folk are the ones that pay for all this. But anyway, the division is incredible. I'd say a lot stronger and more emotional than it was in 1861, by far. And just a little bit of access that I've had on YouTube and stuff is bringing this all out. I couldn't even imagine being a big channel with hundreds of thousands, even millions of subscribers, and triggering these liberals every day in the hate you put up with. You have got to see the division in this world, in this country, in the hate. I mean, these people just want to hate. That's their main goal in life, to look at somebody and find a reason to hate them. Not to find common ground like they always say, or to be tolerant. No. It's to hate and completely destroy us. Now, my channel may take a little bit of a different turn. I don't give much news on my channel. Why? There's plenty of channels to go to get the news, like I do. And it's all depressing. You know when I'm going to start giving the news on this channel? When the liberals are retreating to DC and the war's on and stuff, and we're solving the problem. That's when stuff will be newsworthy. Not to say this ain't newsworthy now, but I want to start listening to some solutions to these problems instead of listening to every day what the new problems are. Like how they just completely destroyed Easter this year. And we're just allowing it. Does everybody realize now that we got to fight for God, country, and our Constitution? We weren't just put on this earth to receive stuff from God. Sometimes we got to defend them from these evil people. That's a nice way of putting it. In our country and Constitution, we got to protect it all. But then also on the post, what do I see? I see people that want to do something, but they don't think we can beat the government. Yes, we can. Like I tell you, everybody, all us vets out here can run all the equipment that the military has, take over a base. Since we own all the equipment anyway, we really wouldn't be stealing it. There's nothing to be afraid of. The biggest military in the world is all the vets this country's created after 33 years of war. Believe me, we can defend the American people against our tyrannical government. And eventually, our government's going to allow that spark, that Lexington Concord moment. Whether it's going to be when the ATF or the FBI are gunning somebody down in the street and the neighbors all finally get together and say, this is enough of this. Just like they did in Lexington Concord. Everybody got together and said, this was enough of this. But the federal government will supply the spark because they're not going to stop pushing. And their side is just thirsty to get rid of us any way possible. This is what I'm finding out on social media. That's why, a lot of my shorts have to deal with the nature out here. I mean, I live in a nature wildlife program area. I'm going to get a better camera, and I'm going to start maybe tailoring my channel to the American fight, but also the beauty in it and the peace and serenity that somebody can feel. They don't have to deal with all that pressure that they deal in the big city. They just got to be willing to give up one thing: the quest for that green piece of paper. You can give that up, your peace of mind will be unbelievable. Or I guess if they want to shut my channel down, I could just hide out here until SHTF comes and live like I normally do. They ain't gonna come out here. These liberals would die of exposure before they'd even get to where I live. If they're all gonna come out here, where are they gonna live? Not too many houses out here, and everybody who does have a house out here will protect it with extreme prejudice. I'm not worried, but I really don't want to have to hide out. I would like my word to get out. But I do think I'm going to shuffle my channel up a bit because I do have more interest than politics. As you can see, I learned new skills with the piano playing, and one of my goals in that is to get good enough so on Saturday nights I can go to nursing homes and have an hour to an hour and a half program that I can play for them and get nothing in return except the satisfaction that I've given a little joy to an older person that gave me an awesome world to inherit. Trying to do something good, bring peace to this world. If everybody tries a little bit of that every day, better themselves, better the world around them, we sit there and clean up our own kitchen, then we can start working on DC. But anyway, there's a lot of hate out there. A lot of hate. I can't believe it. I guess I'll leave it to Beaver lifestyle, even with all the stuff going on. There's a lot of hate in those big cities. If you can get out, get out. It'll be the best thing for you in the long run. Best for your children. You'll be healthier. You'll be happier. And you don't have to make as much money out here to live a better life. Anyway, the hate I saw and the hate that was directed at me just for the way I think and the way I feel. America is about to erupt into craziness. And I actually think their side wants it more than ours. What's a communist? A socialist in a hurry. They're definitely in a hurry. And then they got a little bit of the Nazis going at it too. The American people need to bond together. We need to sit there and look at our real enemy, our enemy that we all have, the U.S. federal government. We can take care of that problem, then we can start living in America like we used to again. This is Lone Wolf Prepper, out.